I oversimplified magic, I think. I will do something that you cannot unsee. Oh my god. Butler, you need to deal with this already. I just... Wow, Butler still remember why that. Umineko is throwing that at me now? How does that work? Are you essentially one being as well? Was used by Erika to get into Butler? That's a scene of Butler, I think. Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of Umineko. So, I didn't want to actually record Umineko today, but recent discussions on... There's like some extremely big discussion on Discord recently, which you can like Discord check in the description, by the way. And it's all in the spoiler tags. Apparently one of the people who are on Discord reached episode 8, and it like created some kind of like insane like outburst of wall of text that's like all spoiler tags, and I'm like driven crazy of like what they are talking about. So I wonder, like, no one wants me to tell anything. So yeah, I think I will double the episodes of Umineko. If ZTS and I will not make a problems. So yeah, I guess I will just go to the episode and see what this is all about. Also, I was supposed to like make a stream today actually when I'm recording this, but I don't feel like actually doing the stream right now. I don't know, maybe I did like too much research recently on like Umineko and stuff, and I just like don't feel like sitting out for like 10 hours on stream and just like doing everything live. I don't know, maybe tomorrow. Anyway, I don't know when this episode is up, so never mind. So yeah, anyway, I think we'll go to the next episode, which is apparently named Zepar and Furfur, whatever that means. So yeah, I think we'll go. So leave up a like if you like the episode, dislike if you dislike it, subscribe if you're still not subscribed, and yeah, let's go. Let's not waste any more time. I don't know why, like, Discord is usually either like very silent. I mean, it's like silent for like few days, or like, yeah, for like few days, and then suddenly like everyone talking for like several hours about like something, and I'm not allowed to see that. Anyway, after chasing all the others out, only Butter remained in the study. Also, we had a little bit of discussion about the Meta World and about Beato of Kuvardorian. I was like making like little like correlation between Meta Kuvardorian and how it can be seen. So like in my like from what I think we may see here, like for is that Chick Beato, because Kuvardorian Beato didn't remember, didn't have like memory and stuff, right? And per theory of like family tree and Beato, our Beato being kid of Kuvardorian Beato and actually Kinzo, which is kind of cursed if you think about this. And then I think like Kuvardorian Beato lost her memory because of like some psychological trauma after what Kinzo did and after her birth to Beato and stuff. So that's why she's not remembering stuff in Kuvardorian. And it's entirely possible. Also, Kuvardorian Beato called Kinzo, not father. And this, like, Chick Beato is calling Butler father. And they're, like, recreating basically Kuvardorian. But it seems like it's before the backstory we had. So the Chick Beato is basically like representation of the emotions and of Beato, how she was towards Kinzo before stuff happened. And Butler is just representing Kinzo of that Kuvardorian. And after stuff, Beato lost memory. I think like, yeah, this is just like my base thought process about this. So you can let me know in the comments what do you think about this. This is just like a short glimpse of like what we're talking about. So yeah, highly recommending join the Discord. Anyway, let's go. After chasing all the others out, only Butler remained in the study. There was no color in this dimly lit room. However, for just a short time, for that plate of cookies had been placed there. The room had seems to at least a little cheery. Also, episode 6 art style in manga is actually kind of weird. Butler looks like, I don't know, 13-year-old kid in the cape instead of like Chad. But he had a cool scene when he smashed the bottle and stuff. Also, thanks for the manga panels for Erika and Maria fight. That was pretty cool. However, for just short time, for that plate for cookies had been placed there, the room had seems at least a little cheery. Butler gaze drifted over to the desk, which no longer had anything on it. When he did, the cookie plate that had been there until a second ago was revived. Butler already playing with his powers. Also, yeah, I need to I oversimplified magic, I think. I had a idea in my head that magic simply equals love or hate because we have existence of Black Witch, so hate is Black Witch and love are like witches, like normal ones, I guess. But since Butler don't believe in magic, that would mean that he don't have love and stuff. So he believes in magic. I don't know. Okay, never mind. I'm starting to talking again. Why do I will do something that you cannot unsee. Okay? I will do something what you will be unable to unsee. So I'm sorry about that. Why that looks like a dildo? What the fuck? I just realized. However, it was an illusion. Those cookies could be looked at. They could not be touched, much less eaten. Okay. If Butler wished, he could make it possible to touch them or eat them, but it would be an empty sensation. Okay. It would only give the touch and taste that Butler desired. He no longer had any way of knowing what kind of cookies they had actually been. Now he regrets that. Okay. Butler, you are so dumb sometimes. Like, seriously, you are supposed to, be amazing Chad in answer arcs. In the reception sofa facing Butler, a cloud of gold butterflies slowly gathered and took the form of the old Beato. Okay. Oh. Yeah, they met Butler again talking to himself via Beato image. Okay. I guess Ronove... Why? Oh, he created Ronove on his image, on the image of Beato, what Beato thought. Also, one more thing I thought about when we had discussion about Kuvadorian. About how Ronove, Genji, Virgila and Kumasawa are. Because it's pretty much common knowledge at this point, right? That Genji is Ronove and Kumasawa is Virgila. It's common sense at this point. So why? So now think about this. The Kuvadorian of Beato have... I mean, not Kuvadorian of Beato. Beato furniture are always Virgila and Ronove, right? Basically, the representation is Virgil and Ronove. And Butler, in Meta World, have Genji and Kumasawa. Why is that? I think it might be the case because of the age. Because if you think about this, if Beato is actually from 19 years ago, then Ronove and like Genji and Kumasawa would be younger, right? And Kuvadorian, and they knew about Kuvadorian. So probably Ronove and Virgila are representation of younger Genji and Kumasawa, how they looked at the time when they take care of Beato, basically, I think. And Butler sees them as Genji and Kumasawa because that's how he sees them, how he saw them on Rokkenjima. And I think this is just like a representation of age difference. I think that's what it is.
まったくだぜ。お前が作るクッキーなんてどうせおかしな毒が入ってるに決まってる。
それは心外な。仮に入っていたとしても、そなたのあれがそうなってこうなっちゃうかもしれない程度のもんではないか。
It would be no worse than the kind that does this and maybe that to your, you know. Oh my god. That actually perfectly. Oh my god, why does fit my like cursed joke about the Charlendier? Why you are talking about? Are you talking? Okay, Bato, I need to like just ask you straight. Are you talking about Butler PP? What the fuck? Okay, this episode is already weird. I'm sorry to everyone. I'm sorry. Hi, Gap. I still don't know who you represent in Rokkenjima, actually. I have literally no idea who are you. I mean, you can go with the fun stuff. I don't know. She's a friend of Beato. Which servant? It's just, I don't know. Huh. Is she supposed to be like, I don't know, Jessica maybe? Like, she have like blonde hair and big boobs. I don't know. I don't think it's Jessica. Is it? No, this is not Jessica, there's no way. But I don't know. Hi, Beelzebub. Yeah, makes sense.
だと思ったわ。あんたは出落ちなのよ、まった。でも、女は3つの袋をつかめって言うし、胃袋は最初の第一歩よね。
Why there's star? Why there's star? Can someone like tell me why there's star in the sentence actually? Wait, office sucks. Like stomach, heart. Okay, but why there's star? I understand this, but why there's star?
次がお財布の袋で、3つ目は何かし
The
ら？
heart?
男を振り向かせるなら、身も心も魂さえも全てを私のために捧げさせたい。だからこそ、私は手料理に全ての力と愛情を注ぎ込めるの。
Are you, Mamon, are you representing Goda? Power and affection into cooking. I know it's not the case.
手料理を食べさせるのは古今不変の成功法と言えるだろうな。
Okay.
バカバカしい。そんな小細工をしないと男心一つつかめないなんて情けないったらありゃしないわ。へえ、お姉様が男心をどの程度おつかみになった経験がおありか聞いてみたいものですけど。
Nice.
バートラー、何もおかしなもんは入ってないから食ってくれよ。わらわがそなたのためにクッキーを手作りするなんて二度とねえからさ。
There probably won't be another chance. I slowly stretched out my hand out to the illusion of the cookie plate and touched it. Okay, we have golden sun now. Okay. Just before I did, it became a cloud of gold butterflies and vanished into the darkness of the study. The illusion of Renova and Virgila also disappeared. However, the illusion of Beato alone still remained on the sofa. Yeah.
何が不満か?
That's the empty husk that Butler commands.
それも俺に言わせるつもり
This is so sad. Butler is literally talking to himself. Like, Butler at this point doing the same thing like Natsuki did on Rokkenjima. She was talking to Beato even though she didn't exist yet. And if you think about this, Beato cannot exist in this meta world. Beato died. She disappeared in episode 5. So Butler is... I mean, he can create the body, but there's no soul in it.
新しきわらわがそなたの望んだ姿とあまりに違えば違うほどわらわが二度とよみがえらぬ存在であることを思い知らされるからであろう。
Yeah. Butler, you need to deal with this already. You have to acknowledge Chick Beato being someone else.
いい女は逃したら二度と捕まらぬわ。今頃になってわらわがいい女だったと気づいたであろうが。
Yeah.
うるせえ
After learning the truth, I still don't know the extent of truth and stuff. I don't know. I will not cry. I will not cry after learning the truth. I will not cry. I'm not going to be like Butler. I cried a few times on Umineko, but okay, that was just accident. I was caught off guard.
お前なんか二度と現れなくてせいせいすら
Wow. Butler lay sprawled on the sofa and looked up at the ceiling. Butler also turned his back and moved to the window. For a while there was a silence.
分かっていると思うが
分かってな
そなたの期待するわらわはすでに消えた。
Yeah.
分かってるあのベアとは紛れもないお前自身ではあってもかつてのお前とは異なる存在で
Yeah.
お前はもう絶対に蘇らない
With certainly, wow, he plays Lambda Delta.
わらわの魂とこの女らしさ、性格の良さ、気風の良さは魔女としての1000年によって培われたものだ。
Or 6 years.
それは全く同じ1000年を経ぬ限りわらわと同じにはなり得ぬ。
Pretty much, you would need to require the same experience.
すなわちそなたがわらわを生み出そうと目論む時点ですでに生い立ちが異なるのだ。
Mm-hmm.
ああお前が絶対に蘇らないなんてあの小アルベルンカステルにバッチリ報奨されてるぜ。
Yeah.
だが期待しているのであろう。
Because he loves you. Butler, can you stop crying, please?
豆腐の角にでもコツンと頭をぶつけ過去の記憶を取り戻して見事復活みたいなのを期待しているのであろう。
I'm not even mad at that laugh anymore.
そんな妄想プロット今時ラノベだって通用せぬわ。
う うるせえ。お前だってかつて。俺が思い出して、気づくのをずっとずっと。
You never remembered. I just that took me off guard as well. It doesn't count. Then what? So no, I was just sad. I didn't cry yet, so it's fine. It's still fine. Does this mean that our relationship now is exactly the opposite of how it once was? Yep.
わらわもそなたがいつかはきっと気づく。
Yeah.
思い出す。そう信じてゲームを繰り返したこともあったがね。
どういう気持ちだったんだよ、お前が。俺とゲームをしている時は。
自分の胸に聞けとはよく言ったものよ。
You know, this hits emotionally, even though I know, like, he's not speaking with actual Beato, he's just speaking to himself. This is just, like, so messed up. It's tough. If only she didn't look so much like you, I wouldn't be so confused about how to feel about her.
まあ好きにせよ。かつてわらわはそなたを苛みもて遊んだ。今度はそなたがそれをわらわに復讐する番だ。新しきわらわは何もわからずおろおろとするのみ。見るも焼くもそなた次第よ。積年の恨みも晴れるであろうが。
お前自身が相手ならな。さぞや気分も爽快だろうぜ。
Yeah.
あのベアとはお前じゃない。
Yeah. This one is way more innocent.
わらわでないというなら誰なのか。
お前によく似た別人だ。
だが紛れもなくわらわでもあるぞ。
そうだな。
Yeah. Butler, you have to admit that this is Beato.
お前自身であり、そして同時に別人なんだ。
Yep. Yep.
ならば新しきわらわも災難なものよ。わらわの身代わりに慰めもされておるわ。
Wow, that hurts actually.
なんと気の毒なことか。
That might be the contradiction inside me. Because the new Beato seems like a different person. I can't accept her. Even though I know she's a different person than Beato, she keeps reminding me of her.
ならばいっそあれはわらわの娘とでも思
Think
う。
of her as my daughter. I mean, if you think about this, that may actually a butler to accept her to the way of like her speaking, you know, like she calls him father, because if she's a daughter of Beatrice and she's a daughter of butler, that would mean like that would mean that she's a proof of them being together actually at some point.
娘。
Thanks for being born. I don't think I ever saw the title of this song, but I heard that before, right?
わらわの血を引きし、
Yeah.
うり二つの娘と解釈せよ。何しろわらわの分身であり、しかし千年の経験を経ぬのだから、そう呼んでもおかしくはあるまい。
確かに。
Oh my god. Will you acknowledge her as your daughter?
を残し、そなたに託したと、そう思うのだ。さすればそなたも、あやつをどう受け止めればいいか、少しは考えやすいのではないか。
Or you would just think about her as like I...
らしくもなく、うまい例えをしやがって。
茶化すでない。あやつは我が娘だ。わらわが死んで残し、そなたに託した忘れがたみ。
Wow.
わらわの面影を押し付けるも自由。恨みつらみをわらわの代わりにぶつけて、慰み者としてもよい。わらわの罪を背負わせ、好きに苛めば、そなたの鬱憤も晴れようぞ。それが趣味でないというなら、わらわのように人の道を踏み外さぬよう、正しく導くのもまた一興。
Wow.
あやつは、そなたに尽くすように、生まれながらできておる。
Yeah, that's true. That's what she's talking about as well.
どのような姿にだって変えられる。千の奇跡を経たならば、わらはそのものにさえなれ。
かつてお前にされたように、ひんむいて鎖で引っ張り回すことさえ。
Wow, Butter still remember that. Holy fuck, that was such a long time ago.
そうだな。今ならばそれ以上の非道なる所業さえ。
Okay. Wow.
お前の分身であり。
Fucking die in the background. Without a doubt, she's exactly the same person, the same piece, which was created once more by the rule called Beatrice. However, when I can't accept it that way, I can interpret her as being Beato's daughter. This served as clear guidepost on how to interact with her and smooth the uncertainty in my heart. And finally, I could understand how cruel I had been to her just now. My tears pounded to the ground. When I followed them with my eyes, I noticed that a wild card, about the size of a business card, had fallen onto the floor. Oh. It was inside, oh my god. That's some letter from Chick Beato, isn't it? It was the message card that had been adored. Those cookies. I had rushed her, telling her to clean up and leave right away, which is probably why it had fallen to the floor unnoticed. I picked it up and read the message on it. It was extremely short, pure and sincere. It brought tears to my eyes, so I was sure that I could read it. And yet, my eyes were so blurred with tears that I couldn't see anything. You're not going to see what's inside? We are back to the room. Oh my god. What is this episode? The flood of light and sound slowly displaced. The silence that followed was not broken by any noise, and even the sound of the wind and rain outside that had been so clearly audible moments before. What the fuck is this episode? Excuse me? Why what? Where in the world was this? How the fuck did they get here? Excuse me? It was a strange room that they had never seen before. Looked like the Western tea room. Its furnishing were stylish and expensive. Yeah, they never were on the Quadorian. It felt as though a dignified person was on this room. Preparations for black tea were set on the table. And so was a chessboard, which seems to be halfway through a game. What? However, there was something strangely out of place. The black and white checkerboard pattern made it feel like chess. But it looked like very similar, yet totally different game that no one knew of. In the same way that it both looked like a chess and not like a chess. The furnishing of this room, no, the room as a whole, looked at first glance like a Western tea room. Also felt like something completely different. Okay, who the fuck are you? I mean, Jessica and George, they should, like, they're on the game board. They should die on 86. What? How did, what? Why Umineko is throwing that at me now? I felt like we are going to get like some answers, not more like complicated meta thing. I still need to realize how NJ got into Meta World. How the hell George and Jessica got here? And what? Did Butler create them? Wait, everyone is here. Wait, what? Oh no, wait. That's Jessica and Canon. Shannon is nowhere to be seen. Oh, George is Shannon is here as well. What the fuck is happening? Okay, Shannon and Canon brought them to Meta World. So I assume this room is outside of Butler jurisdiction. And he don't know about it. This is like separate layer, like this is layer of Butler. This is the layer of Meta World where NJ is, and this is like some other layer of Meta World that Butler don't have access to. Oh, okay. They're going to talk about love or something, probably, because Shannon and George and Canon and Jessica. Oh, that's... Oh, that's about the butterfly thing. Oh, right, I remember. Because, but we saw this only from Canon perspective. So basically this is not happening. They are not in the meta world. They just like start believing in magic and they have a conversation, I guess. Right? Meta world is such a bullshit. Oh my god, even more strange? What the fuck do you mean, Shannon? What? We had a test in episode 4. What kind of test do you want to like provide now? Okay. Yeah. Lend me your strength. So this is something that Shannon and Canon will have to overcome, not Jessica and George. I mean, I guess that makes sense because like they're servants, so they need to overcome the obstacle in order to get like to be together with the one of the Ushiromiyas.
僕も精一杯頑張りますからどうか。
私にはさっきからジョージ兄さんは何か知ってるの？
一応はね、今の状況を君同様に驚いてはいる。
Yeah.
しかしこれが避けられぬ試練で僕たちに不可欠だと言うならば。
試練？
カノン君、ブローチを。
Okay. They need magic for that, we know. For some reason. The two of them brought the halves of the broken golden butterfly, brushed closer to each other. As they grew closer, the strength of their bright yellow radiance increased.
ジェシカちゃんもどうか心の準備をしてほしい。僕にはすでにその準備がある。
Okay. But you know what kind of test it is?
どういうこと？
Yeah, like mentally prepared for what?
私にはさっぱりだぜ。一体何が起こってるんだ？
試練だよ。愛し合う二人のための試練。
Okay. Josh is so not pleased with that. Josh spoke these corny words without any hesitation. It was such an embarrassing line that Jessica couldn't help turning red. But the expression on George's face, which was so serious, that it was almost grim, forced her to tense up as well. Yeah. Sean and Canon were just as serious. With a glow in their eyes, as though they were taking part in the sacred duel, the pair of them brought the two gold butterflies' wings together. Then the wings they held became a single brooch and regained their magical power. An even more intense light filled the room, and the scene was burned into the retinas of all present, as the brooch shattered and two shining things flew out of it. Okay. What's happening? Okay. Shining things, like what?
人は愛のために生きるのです。
That's a new soundtrack, I think.
そう、愛こそは世界なり。
Are these the two that we saw in the wedding? I think these two are at the wedding at the beginning. I think this is the lines for these two.
愛の力、
Yeah, definitely.
なんと偉大なことか。
So wait, they are actually relevant to the story? Somehow? What the fuck?
愛こそは
Who are they represent? What? Suddenly the voices of two people they had never heard before rang out. What was this? Are these the... Zepar and Furfur? That's what it is? That's what they are? Who they are? What was this? Who were they? Yeah. These two. Okay. I don't know which one is which one, but yeah, I guess like it's like as the title, so Zepar and Furfur, so I guess like maybe this one's Zepar, this one Furfur, because that's how they stay. Okay, so they got at least are like semi-relevant to the story, I guess. Josh and Jessica nervously opened their eyes. When they did, they saw two demons had appeared there. Though the brooch, which had been split in two, had become them.
おや、おかしいぞフルフル。
Oh, so it's all around. This is the Zepar. Brooch, which had been split into two, had become them.
どうして我らはこのようなところに？
本当に不思議ですわ、ゼパル。人間と家具しかいない。
Okay.
魔女はどこ？私たちを呼び出すにふさわしい魔女の姿はどこに？
Wow. I just realized that her eye. That's cool. I like this face.
ああ、僕たちは契約の魔女の名前をよく覚えているはずさ。呼んでみようじゃないか、フルフル。
そうね、ゼバル。私たちは契約の魔女。黄金の魔女の名前を知って。
Yeah.
じゃあ呼んでみよう。
せーの。ベアトリーチェ。
I cannot comment on them. This is just too bizarre. What's happening? So, Zepar Furfur. So, Zepar Furfur. Okay. Right? Furfur, yeah. Given the manner, exaggerated like a theater play, and the slightly ridiculous style of talking, it would probably have been hard to immediately comprehend the great power these demons possess. Oh. Okay, we actually got summoned with both Beatrices. What the fuck? I guess that makes sense because they're one. They're like essentially one being. That's why they got summoned, like, even though they're currently in like two separate things. When the two demons called Beatrice's name, a cyclone of golden butterflies picked up through the room. They then took down, followed the two golden witches. Yeah, I didn't expect that, huh?
僕たちだって二人だもの。
Okay, so each of you can have your own Beatrice.
ベアトリーチェがたまには二人だっておかしくはないさ。
What? How does that work? Are you essentially one being as well? I guess they are, because they're representing the golden brooch, right? So if they're two, so basically two golden brooches, like half. So they're half of the same being as well, just like Beato. I think that's how it is. Right?
こやつはわらわの分身にして妹だ。二人は同じにして一人と同じ。
はじめまして。お久しぶりです。ベアトリーチェ様。
Yeah. Kana's not liking that.
夢を見て。
Yeah, I'm with you, Jessica. Like, what the fuck is happening? I'm trying to translate this into real world, how they have this conversation in like reality. And I have no idea what is happening in real life there. What?
同感だね。しかし、呆然自失するにはまだ。
How it's too early to be dumbfounded? The moment you got here, you can be dumbfounded. Unlike Jessica, Josh had maintained his composure even during this bizarre scene. After all, Shannon had already told him what would happen next. Okay, what would happen next?
契約の悪魔たちよ。久しぶりであるな。
Okay, so I think like they are actually unrelevant. They just called demons of the contract. They don't even have like actual furniture designation.
ゼパル。それにフルフル。
ああ、お久しぶり。君は相変わらず元気そうだね。
それにしても可愛らしい妹君。潤んだそのみずみずしい瞳は水蜜糖の味がするんじゃないかしら。
どうでしょうか。
Zephyr and Furful lashed onto Beato from either side, wearing strange smiles. Each movement they made was exaggerated, yet polished, as though they were acting out of play.
それくらいにしておけ。契約の悪魔たちよ。その悪ふざけも今宵限りで見納めとはな。寂しい。
Okay.
見納めとは。
僕たちのよりしろのブローチはもう壊されてしまったからね。
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, you are basically the one being, but now you're separated.
つまりこれでもうお役御免というわけ。はあ、今まで本当に楽しかったわ、ベアトリーチェ。
でも契約時の取り決めでね、最後の別れにもう一度だけ力を貸さねばならないと決まっていたのさ。
Okay, I don't remember that part, so maybe it was told. Let me know in the comments. Was it like actually said back in like episode 3? I wonder. Let me know. Because I don't remember if that was said. I don't think so.
だからこれが正真正銘最後の奇跡。
Final miracle.
愛の奇跡は一度で十分だって、永久の愛に二度目は不要なのだから。
Okay.
そういうわけだ。愛し合う男女たちよ。ここに集いしは奇跡なくして恋を成就できぬ呪われし者たち。
Gather here. Those curse. Absent a miracle to successful wrath.
その奇跡を与える黄金蝶のブローチの力は泣こうがわめこうが今宵限り最後のチャンス。
Okay.
それは一組のつがいにしか与えられぬ。
Yeah, like I was like, yeah, back to theory of like single person and stuff. That makes sense if you go with the theory and stuff. Anyway, this is weird anyway.
僕は負けないよ。
Like, seems like she or he, it depends. I don't know. I would just, I don't know, I would call her Shannon. Like, okay, I'm confused. I need more coffee.
お互い頑張ろうね。
What are you going to play cards? Shannon can exchange a serious gaze. I think that might be like some kind of test similar to like what we had in the episode 4 with like some kind of like bizarre question. I don't know what kind of question you can ask furniture, so they would choose someone else, not the person they love, but huh. Both had already readied themselves to fight for the sake of their love's success. Okay.
よくわからねえけどよ。おかしな悪魔の力なんて世話になる気はねえぜ。
Maybe you don't have to, but Shannon did, and Canon. Jessica was finally starting to figure out the direction things were headed. These demons was probably planning to pit her and Canon against George and Shannon.
はっきり言わせてもらうが、余計なお世話だぜ。私とカノン君の仲は私とカノン君でどうにかする。怪しげな悪魔の世話になんかなる義理はさらさらねえぜ。
Okay.
お嬢様、聞いてください。この試練を乗り越えなければ僕たちは結ばれないのです。
ジェシカ、受け入れよ。それが家具の実で人間と結ばれようと願う身の程知らずに課せられる唯一の試練なのである。
Furniture wishing to be with human. I'm starting to think like there's something more about this like furniture thing. I don't know what yet, but I think like I might be off with my theories about Shannon and Canon. I don't know why, but I think I'm missing something important. Something about furnitures.
家具とか人間とか勝手に言ってろってんだ。私たちには何の関係もねえぜ。
お嬢様にはまだ話していないの？
どう説明すればいいかわからなくて。
Yeah.
カノン君もシャノンもジョージ兄さんも。
Also, like I said before, like in like my previous like old time theories and stuff, her outfit pretty much is the same outfit that Beato is wearing like currently the Elder Beato is like pretty much the same outfit. You can just swap Beato and her head, and that would be the same person basically. Also, I just realized that Shan and Canon have the same crystal on their neckties here. I just realized that. I never like actually thought about this. Now when I like have in my mind like single person fury and stuff, then yeah, that's like another like kind of like, I guess, tip, clue that can like support the idea that they like pretty the same, similar.
どうしてこんなうさんくさい話に耳を貸してんだ。人の恋路を邪魔するやつは馬に蹴られて死ねって決まってんだぜ。なんで悪魔たちに認められなきゃならねえんだよ。余計なお世話だぜ。
さては困ったわからず屋がいたものよ。
Okay, maybe not exactly the same outfit. Maybe not exactly the same, but pretty similar, okay? Pretty similar.
このままゲームを始めてもよいが、それではフェアとは言えぬな。
説明してあげてもいいのではないでしょうか。私にもよくわかりません。ジェシカさんとカノンさんの恋に何か問題でもあるというのですか？
やれやれ、どうやら君も君たちも何も。
私たちに祝福されれば二人の恋をゆっくり育むことができるの。
Yeah.
うさんくさい悪魔も何にも関係ないわ。
Also, I just realized also one more thing about Furfur and Zephyr. Zephyr and Furfur. Zephyr and Furfur, that they're supposed to use magic for last time now, right? And their role is done. But we saw them in the beginning of episode 6 on the wedding. So it seems like their love magic was used by Erika to get into Butler? How? Did they like recreate Brooch later? Is there the second one? Huh.
でも、もし僕らに祝福されなければ、君たちの恋路は消えてなくなり、枯れてしおれて消えてしまう。
なんでそんなことが言えるんだよ。
運命だから。
It's fate. Okay.
認めないのも自由。抗わないことだって自由。
抗わないとどうなるんですか？
恋路が終わると抽象的な言い方では納得すまい。はて、どう説明すればそなたの運命の袋小路を説明できるのか。
Yeah.
白宮ジェシカ、君が信じているよりはるかに君たちの未来は善と多難。
They sounds like they have some kind of like cleverance about future.
魔法の奇跡が得られなかったなら必ずや二人に災いが訪れるの。
Okay.
そしてそれがかぶれた二人を破綻させる。わらわもその過程を詳細に語るほど無粋ではない。しかしジェシカが信じぬというなら破綻の最後だけ語ろう。カノンは使用人をやめこの島を去る。
Yeah, pretty much. We got that from the conversation, because if Shannon get the love, then Canon will live with her. And that makes sense with the fury of the same person, because if Shannon leaves the island, then Canon automatically need to leave as well, because there's no one to play as Canon character, basically.
永遠にな。
君は島を出て思い人を探す旅に出るだろうね。しかしそれは決して報われない。
そうしてあなたは嘆いて恨むの。
誰を？
あなたを。
僕をかい？いいえ、今のあなたを。
Wait, this is the guy? Isn't Boku used by the like young guys? That's similar to like what Maruluk is using in Made in Abyss. I thought like it's just like deeper voice girl. Is she a trap? Or not? Questions. Huh. Yeah, just some random Japanese moment. Huh. No the you for the moment. With a dramatic gesture, the two of them pointed at Jessica. They were saying that if she passed this by, it would be herself who would regret it later.
何を言ってやがる。
思い人を失ったあなたはその時気づくわ。思いを遂げる試練を逃げたあの時の自分が憎いって。
そうさ、僕たちは未来の君からのメッセンジャー。どうか今のこの瞬間を君の声に真剣になって戦いに臨んでほしい。
もしあなたが未来の自分のメッセージに耳を貸さないならば。
Also, isn't that the voice actor for Eva? Or more specific, Eva Trees? I think this is the same voice actor for Eva and Eva Trees, right? She sounds like the Eva Trees, actually.
そうさ、僕たちは未来の君からのメッセンジャー。どうか今のこの瞬間を君の声に真剣になって戦いに臨んでほしい。
Okay, maybe I overanalyzed the you actually. Yeah, I might have overanalyzed that actually.
王を飲み込む愚かな蛇はそのままどんどん飲み込み続け。
永遠の苦悩の輪廻は自らを飲み込み消えるのみよ。
わけがわからない。
Jessica's confusion showed up on her face and as anger. However, a memory of something she had heard a long time ago surfaced in the back of her mind. Oh? 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 Unlike Nessan, I don't plan on working here for many years. After just a few years, or possibly... If Nessan ever decides to stop working, I think I will stop working too. Okay.
カノン君。
そなたが魔法の奇跡をシャノンとジョージに譲るなら。
So if we go with the theory of like double personality, single person, names and stuff, blah blah blah, yada yada, then that basically suggests like once again that Canon is the fake quote quote, right? And Shannon is like actual name, like actual person. And Canon being created. That makes sense as well, because of like 6 years ago we knew only Shannon and Canon appear like 2 years ago. That also makes sense. It is just like additional clue, I guess, for that.
二人は結ばれ島を出る。そしてカノンもまた島を出る。それは避け得ぬ運命なのだ。
Okay, but what will happen if Canon wins, actually? Will Canon leave Island with Jessica? I don't think that's possible. Jessica is 18 years old. She's still as like under protection of like Kraus and everything. Like, she basically lives on this island. She don't have like money and stuff. Like, George can like probably already get like some pretty good job and stuff. But Jessica? Yeah, this is like... I didn't thought about this, but what will happen if Canon wins this trial? Huh.
では魔法の奇跡を得られたなら無論カノンは島にとどまり
Yeah, and what...
いつまでも
Okay,
ジェシカ
thank you
の
for
そばにいる
letting me know. And what with Shannon?
ジェシカが望んだ音楽活動とやらも一緒に始められるだろう
Okay, what about Shannon? And George then?
それ以上の関係にどう進むかは愛し合う二人の問題だ
Beato, I need information. Tell me what Shannon will do? Since Canon will be on the island?
ジェシカが望むように二人だけで
She's not going to tell me, isn't she?
育めばよい
She's going to leave Shannon outside of this. Because if Canon's staying, then Shannon's staying, obviously, as well.
ただその場合は私とジョージさんもまた結ばれません
Yeah, because you will be basically with Jessica.
僕たちは自らの幸せと未来をかけて戦わねばならぬ。
ふざけるなよ。なんだよそれ。つまり自分たちが結ばれれば必ず相手は破綻するのか。
Yeah.
そんな悪魔のゲーム冗談じゃねえぜ。
間違えるなそなたらが奪い合うゲームではない
Okay.
黄金蝶のブローチの力がなければそもそもどちらの恋も実らぬ運命なのだ
誰がそんな運命を決めたんだよ。
恋を許されぬ家具に恋したそなたらの罪ゆえにだ
Okay, okay, that's a scene of Butler, I think. Is that it? Is that it? Because Shannon was a servant. Also, yeah, we speak on Discord a bit, and yeah, per like game info, Shannon is 16. So 6 years ago, she would be 10. Per game info, not per like theory, but either ways, like anyway, she would be like 10-year-old servant who is making 10-year-old a servant. It doesn't make sense. So obviously she must have like some connection with Hinzo and stuff. This is like another theory, anyway. Anyway, she was a servant, so basically she was a furniture, right? She could call herself a furniture 6 years ago. And since falling in love with furniture is a sin, then Butler falling in love with Shannon would be his sin. And he forgot. But he didn't forget that he fell in love with Shannon. He remembered that. He said it to us in the beach episode that she was his first love and everything. So there must be something else outside of this, but falling in love with furniture is a sin. So that's part of his sin, I guess. At least part of his sin.
カノンはそなたにはっきりと家具は恋をする資格がないと拒むそなたはそれを承知でカノンを恋の相手に選んだのだ
Yeah?
知らぬとは言わせぬ
Though she couldn't accept any of it, Jessica was unable to argue back. Then George spoke up with a soft tone that he always used to smooth things over. However, his expression was still ruthlessly serious.
ジェシカちゃん、こう考えないかい？
考えるって何を？
僕はね、シャノンを愛している。どんな試練も障害も全て乗り越えて結ばれようという覚悟を持っている。
Yeah, we know.
君はどうだい？
そりゃ私だって多少のことでへこたれるほど嫌なつもりはねえぜ。
ならそういうことだよ。僕たちは今試されているのさ。僕たちが どれだけ気持ちの強さを示せるかということ。
ジョージ兄さんはこのわけのわからない話で。
But it doesn't seem like you have any other choice, Jessica, so I think you need to get like over with this actually. You have like no other way.
納得なんか必要ないよ。僕はシャノンと結ばれるために全ての試練と障害と戦うことを婚約指輪にかけて誓った。どんな理不尽な到底理解できない試練であっても僕に退くという選択肢はない。
Just spoke clearly, then looked at Jessica with a cold gaze. By now, Jessica almost understood. If she kept on grumbling and refusing the Montreal, the game between the two groups would automatically end with her defeat by default. In other words, George and Sean would win. Then they would gain the miracle of magic, their love would be completed, and Jessica and Canon would split apart, with Canon eventually leaving the island and never seeing her again.
僕にとって君がこの試練を辞退してくれるならこれほど嬉しいことはないんだ。
Yeah.
君と戦わなくて済むからね。
And we remember that you fought, I mean, you didn't fight, but you exchanged hit in episode 4. That didn't end well.
そして君のカノン君への思いはその程度のものだったんだねと蔑むことになるんだ。
Yeah. That will make her fight. Just that. How little you think about Canon. That will make her like fire to just rage on. It seems as through George spoke ruthlessly, but he was actually being exceptionally fair. If it came to loss by default, Jessica would never be able to clear away her lingering regrets. That would leave a bad aftertaste even for George.
僕たちはたった一つの奇跡をめぐって正々堂々と戦わなくちゃならない。その結果、仮に僕が敗れたとしても互いがベストを尽くして戦った上での結果なら、そしてだからこそ心の底から相手を祝福できるんだ。
Okay.
ジョージの覚悟、なかなかのものよ。
そこまで言われて。
君は逃げ出すのかい？
The two demons giggled and challenged her. Of course, Josh didn't laugh, but he too challenged her with the cold eyes.
シャノンは
お許しください、お嬢様。私はジョージさんと結ばれるために一歩たりとも引かない覚悟です。
Yeah.
たとえ私の思いを貫くことがお嬢様の恋路を閉ざすことを知っていようとも。
Sean had never before spoken to Jessica with such serious and solemn words. Jessica was surprised to realize just how strong determination was that dwelt within her usually weak and clumsy friend.
カノン君、
僕はお嬢様と新しい人生を歩みたい。
Yeah, it seems like Jessica is the weakest in like this whole party here.
その歩み
She's the most conflicted.
幸せを踏み越えていくことを意味
She
し
doesn't want to accept that there cannot be like happiness for everyone. Canon was also doing all he could to be strong. Yes, all of them were being serious and frank, and abandoning any naivety they might have possessed. All this about golden butterfly brooches and miracles of magic, and the trial that demons were given them. None of it mattered. Only one thing was being tested. Whether or not they possessed the strong will to make the love come true. Isn't like test already begun? Like the testing basically how strong their love is or something? Jessica clenched her fists and hung her head, shaking while biting her lower lip. She was silent, but she would probably gain an unswearing will of steel before too long. She just needed a little time first. The two demons, who taunted people with dramatic gestures, did not violate the silence as Jessica needed to resolve herself. Love brings about conflict, and this conflict gives rise to determination. As the demons of love, they could understand more fully than any other how noble that determination was. I just realized it's like Undertale. Like, love is the determination, like your heart is determination, and stuff. Huh, I just realized that.
そしてその魔法の奇跡はそなたであっても享受できるものであるぞ。私にも
You mean about Butler?
それはどういう
She had thought this had been about two pairs of lovers, but was surprised to suddenly hear that this had something to do with her as well.
黄金蝶のブローチの奇跡はそなたの願い、バトラーへの行為を認められたいという願いさえも叶えることはたやすい。
Okay, but they have like affection, like she have like affection as daughter. And it seems like this brooch is doing much more than that.
そしてその奇跡なく
Oh shit!
結ばれることもまたない。
She's went through with this. Oh crap. What the fuck? That's unexpected.
君も蚊帳の外
What a
じゃないという
bombshell.
ことさ。
愛の沼を渡りきりたい。あなたの望みのはず。
僕たちは君の願いだって決してないがしろにしたりはしない。
そなたとバトラの関係とてやがてはただれいくら楽観的なそなたであっても何かの奇跡がない限りやがてはそのような運命を迎えることをすでに理解している。
Beato, you don't know that Butler started to accepting the reality, and he may actually accept Beato as the daughter of Beato. So you might be actually wrong on this one.
それは
But who knows? Beato hung her head sadly. She wasn't about to let the cookie incident break her spirit. However, it would have been a massive lie to say that it didn't hurt her. The more she tried to get close to Butler, the more she hurt him. However, she had been born in order to get close to Butler. She was like a hedgehog, freezing in the cold and bunching together with others for warmth. She had approached him because of love, and had been hurt for it.
そこまで分かっているなら奇跡に託すのもまた一興というものよ。川の宝くじに当たりなしとも言うでな。ゼパル、フルフル。このわらわの妹も加えよ。
Let my sister join in too. Okay. And if she will join, I think we'll see in the next episode actually, because it's getting quite a long time already, and I want to actually do like some extra episodes, so yeah. I think you will see the next episode very early. I think. I'm not sure when this episode is up, but you should be able to like actually get the next one pretty fast. So yeah. I think that's a good place to end, because I think like soon we should get these tests, whatever it's going to be. And yeah, we'll learn if battle will actually join or not, because right now this is battle between two lovers, between two pairs, and Beato is alone. So can she join? I don't know. I would assume that the butler is needed for this. Like, butler will be required for Beato to join actually, so I wonder if that will be the case. So yeah, I think we'll end the episode here, so thank you all for joining, thank you for being with me, and yeah, I'll see you in the next videos. Also, big thanks to my channel members, thank you all for your support, appreciate it a lot, and yeah, thank you everyone, thank you for being with me for this episode, that was a very good episode, very interesting. I wonder what will happen next. And yeah, I will see you next one. So thanks, and for the Pocket Watch, it's going out.